Hi guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic and spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what's happening with your person. Alright, let's go. Oops. Alright guys, so you were coming in with the devil and you were also coming in with the world card here guys. Okay. Right. Well, yeah, you could say a cycle is ending here for your person. Coming in with both these cards here, guys, but, well, what I could say here is that, yes, your person is focused. They are focused on you here. See, there's a big emphasis here for your person when it comes to relationships, the relationships that they have built here, and the relationships that they are wanting to build is what it's also talking about here. But what it also talks about here in your reading is, see, if your person is wanting to change how they interact with people and build and forge new relationships here, the change isn't the people around them, the change is actually your person here. That's what I'm picking up. See, the way in which your person did things in the past, here in your reading, when it came to building relationships, because that's what those two cards are talking about, to be quite honest, here, whether this is with their community here, guys, or this is work relationships here, this is also building new friendships for your person. It's not the people here, it's actually coming in as your person that needs to adapt to these changes here, and to go into, let's say, new relationships here for your person, to forge new relationships here. It can't be done the way in which they've done it in the past, is what I'm getting. Now this could very well have to do with you as well here. See, it's for your person here, it's easy to stay the way that they are and build relationships here, but the relationships that your person is built, or what they're becoming to realize here, is that nothing changes. See, and what I mean by nothing changes here, guys, is that when they invest in a relationship, okay, this could be, like I said, within their community here, forging new friendships, work relationships here, what it tells me there in your reading is that they do it the same way, but they also get the same result, and that same result isn't what your person is wanting. That's what I'm getting here. Or it doesn't go the way in which your person would expect those relationships to go here. See, with those two cards coming out here in your reading, what it talks about there also is the way in which your person sees themselves here. Because they do have this original kind of streak within them here, guys. They do have their own self-confidence here, which is why they can build relationships here, guys. But to have that self-confidence to actually change the person that they are, that's what on the inside here, their thinking, their heart space here, guys. It's a challenge for your person. That's kind of how these two cards are coming in. See, with both those cards coming in here also, it also comes in as your person attracts the same kind of people towards them, of course, and they may have liked that in the past here, but what they also realize here in your reading is that it's not the kind of relationships that they want to build. That's what I'm getting. They're not solid relationships here. So when you come in with the World card, okay guys, the World card normally explains, because both cards are bigger than yourself, hence just like the justice system, so you don't have control over these, okay, the outcome. Now what it talks about there in your reading, when you're coming in with the World card, like I was saying, it talks about there, it comes in as what you put out, what you give out towards others is what you receive here. It does talk about, well, universal laws in a sense here, guys, where you're coming in with duality, you're also coming in with vibration here in your reading. And so for your person, yeah, of course, it is about taking the good with the bad and being able to roll with that here, coming from a bad situation and being able to see the positive out of it, or it gives you a positive outlook on yourself and your life in terms of direction here. And what I pick up there in your reading is that for your person, what I get there, coming in with the Devil card here, guys, is that, yeah, there's definitely a fear here for your person because of what they've built in the past. And so what that talks about there, guys, is that, you know, there's an element here where your person knows, they know their lessons, they know their mistakes here. And so, yes, of course, there may be hesitation here for your person to even try something new here, or to even, what I want to say is to see themselves in a different light. See, no matter where your person goes, whoever they connect with here, it's still the same. That's what I'm getting. So the cycle doesn't actually end out. I don't know if your person realizes here that it's not actually the people, their environment, the new environment here, that it's actually your person. It's your person. That's what it, because when you're coming in with self here, guys, you can control that. You can control what you do, the way in which you think here. But with these two cards, what I'm getting there is that your person can't control that. They can't control how these relationships are going to go. They can't control how it makes them feel, what they are thinking here. All right, now let me keep going here. Yeah, of course, this could very well be how your person sees you. Because with the World card coming in here, what it talks about there is that you're different. You're totally different to what your person is used to, but they do find that damn attractive when you're coming in with the Devil card here. Yeah, of course, it does talk about cycles here, guys. But when you're talking about cycles here, you're talking about what you put your time and attention into, what you put it into, and then you're talking about what you receive in a sense for your full investment, for the work here, guys. It's like when you start a project, all right, a business here, and you put your time and attention into that. Of course, that is a cycle, and even when you're coming in with that business here, there are certain ways in which one should behave. It does come in that way in terms of morals and ethics here, so that you do receive here, guys, okay? And that is the cycle. That's how it can be seen here. And that's exactly what's going on with your person here in your reading. So what they've put their time and attention into here, okay, and what are they receiving? That's what it talks about. But I will pull more cards. Like I said, I do get here, there is an element of receiving, there is an element of return in a sense here, guys. And this could very well be for both you and your person. See, you do have your person's attention is what it talks about here. Now, with the World card coming in, what it talks about there is that you invested, do you understand? You fully committed to yourself here, guys. Yeah. Made those changes. See, the Devil in itself is very hard working. It's the hardest working star sign in astrology, and they are known for being very hard working here. And so what I do get there in terms of yourself here is that you did that. You buckled down here, guys. You may have even worked in the rain and the cold here, guys. Faced adversity here in your reading. Ridicule even. Alright, so and things are, but it's like saying here in your reading, that cycle is ending out for you in a sense here. Because now you can manage and cope. You weren't able to do that in the beginning here, okay? Because the world cycle is huge, all right, guys, is what I want to say. And if you follow those natural laws of the planet, that's really important here, guys. Then you will be receiving, is what it talks about here in your reading. That's what I get with those two cards for both you and your person. Oh yeah, it would be easy enough to say your person is focused on you. I do get that they are. Alright guys, they are focused on you here. But what it also talks about there, when I spoke about the difference here, it's actually what you've done. That's why you have attracted your person's attention here in your reading. Alright, let's keep going. Right, so you were coming in with the Eight of Pentacles. You also have the Ace of Wands, and you were coming in with the Six of Wands here. There's a shift here that your person is wanting to make here, and I pretty much get here that I touched on it in terms of the world card for your person here, in terms of the relationships that your person is building here, that they are forging at this time here in your reading. And it is proving to be an obstacle and a challenge for your person, most definitely here. Because what I spoke about before is that it's not actually the person here. It's actually your person. It's your person that needs to change in a sense here in your reading, or their mindset needs to shift here. See, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands here in your reading, so what I get there is, yeah, there is this rebellious streak coming out of your person, where I spoke about their self-identity here. Yeah. Now let me just keep going with that one. Yeah, it was coming in that way where they know they need to change here. They know there are certain things about themselves that they need to change here, or yeah, change, adapt here. Because they're definitely working on this here, guys. They definitely are. Now let me just check something out for you as well. See what it talks about here in your reading. Okay, so when you're coming in, the way in which your person is, the Devil card, the cycle, okay, the World card, what I'm picking up there in your reading is that it's not as easy as your person thinks or knows. Here, guys, like I said, you're different. You're the difference. You're the difference between other people that your person has built relationships with. Okay, guys? It is coming in that way. And what it tells me there in your reading is that that isn't something your person is used to. Yeah, okay, so you came, like I was saying before, in the former, in terms of identity here, self-identity, charisma, for your person, self-confidence here. They've never really had to change here. It's always been about other people in their environment. They've always been able to move in different environments here, okay, and social groups here. But when it comes to you, here in your reading, you're not like the rest, is what I want to say here, guys. It's coming in as, here, you won't move too fast. You won't take it to a serious level here until you know for sure here in your reading where it is going for yourself as well as your person here. I get here wanting to be on the same page here. The way in which your person sees you here, guys, okay, and the way that you make your person feel here in your reading, I do get here that there is going to be, I want to say, you are going to receive, I'm sure there's a better way in saying that here, where your person is going to make the offer here in your reading. Yeah, I do get that here. Okay. But what it also talks about here in your reading, and what I'm picking up with the wands here, is so you're not going to rush it. You're not going to rush into anything here with your person. That's what I'm getting. But what I get with the devil card, what it's telling me there in your reading is that your person wants it here and now, like that. And but they do want it their way here. Okay. But that comes down to, what I pick up there is just wanting to nail your ass here, guys. Yeah. And make you theirs. Yeah. But then, in that respect, alright guys, in that respect here, what it can talk about there in your reading is, see, for your person, there has to be an element of adaptability here. There has to be an element of change, is what I'm getting. Changing from within here, guys. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going here. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles one more time. Yeah, it's exactly. I was picking that up here, guys. So you have the King of Pentacles. You also have the Seven of Swords. And you are also coming in with the Six of Pentacles here. 6, 14. You're still coming in with that here in your reading. Well, what I pick up there in your reading is that, well, you know, surface level here, your person is going to struggle with sharing you in a sense here, because yes, your person has a social life and they are quite sociable and they do get themselves out there in terms of different social groups here, guys. But what it talks about here in your reading is, so do you here. And you know, you're not the type of person just to sit in the corner here. You are quite a sociable person, and you too have forged and built relationships within your community. You've got new friendships happening here in your reading. And so what I get there for your person, yeah, of course you've got someone that comes in as a workaholic here in your reading. But what it also talks about here is that yes, there are going to be times where your person is going to doubt here, or even wonder in their mind if the relationships that you have built here, are they intimate relationships. That's what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords, because there is a trust here where your person does have trust issues in a sense here. Okay, so obviously here in your reading, your person knows just how damn attractive you are here, and they also are well aware here that you attract a lot of attention here. But it also comes in as you are able to adapt. You are easy to get along with here, where people are able to open up here, guys, and communicate with you. You do have robust communications here, and there is a fear here for your person. So obviously here in your reading, your person has dealt with people in the past here that have made them feel the way that they feel today. And so what it talks about there in your reading, another way to gain your person's trust is to be consistent here. And to really focus on your happiness and what makes you happy here. And don't look outside of yourself for love and acceptance here in your reading. That is what I'm picking up here, guys. See, what it also tells me here, okay, so see what I'm getting here, guys, and like I said before, you need to have patience. This is both you and your person. You need to have patience, and you need to be planting some positive seeds here of change, but the change comes from within, not so much with the relationship that you build with your person. And that way they can gain that trust that they need to here. It is coming in that way. See, you've got to pull back from expecting certain things here from your person, is what I'm getting. And that's vice versa here in your reading. Yeah. There is an element of what I get is appreciation. Appreciate your person here. Also, you are also coming in with compassion and empathy here in your reading. It's about having honest and truthful communication with each other here. All right, and so you are coming in with the Ten of Cups, and you also have the Emperor guy here. Yeah, this, that's all your person is wanting here, is a very strong, loving relationship, and they do see that with you, hence why you come in with the Devil card here. All right. See, what I also get here in your reading is that your person wants to be the main source here, your main resource here, guys. Yeah. Material resource if you ever need anything here. It's like they're the ones you will call on here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading, guys. And thank you for watching. And I'll catch you later. Bye.